It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something new from Hardy. My man's last track, unbelievably dope. Pretty much everything we've checked out from him has been that, though, so I don't even know why I had to mention it like that. This one is called Psycho. I'm excited to get into it because, again, everything he drops is pretty on point, and this looks like it's about to be an interesting song. So let's get into it. Let's find out.
I met your friends at the bar last night. I think they're around a limoncello on them over. I said we're perfect till we hardly ever fight. I told them you're a queen, I'm just a lucky joker. Things are going great, yeah, we communicate. Loving you is easier than ever. I pray you never go, there's something you should know. I hope you stay forever, cause if you ever leave me, girl, I'll get a face tattoo, steal a truck, end up on the 6 o'clock news.
My man said, "You ever leave me?" Yo, hold up. He said, "I'll get a face tattoo, steal a truck, and end up on the 6 o'clock news." You know what's crazy is I don't think that he's serious that he would actually do that, but there are some people out there that live life like that, and it's kind of crazy. And honestly, that's the light end of it. The crazy end is when they just straight up are like, "Yo, I'm gonna kidnap you." Or the whole, if no one can have you, or I can't have you, nobody can have you type shit. You got to be careful out here.
You never go, there's something you should know. I hope you stay forever, cause if you ever leave me, girl, I'll get a face tattoo, steal a truck, end up on the 6 o'clock news. If you say goodbye, hell, I'll dye my hair, crash your birthday, party in my underwear. Hey, I hope you never have to see the day, but if you ever walk away, well, everybody you know, everybody I know is gonna know you fell in love with a psycho.
Yo, the way my man is sitting there like this, like I feel like, listen, ladies, if you have a man that does this, you need to run as fast as you can. Lace up the boots, get whatever little stuff you need to get, throw it in a little rucksack over the back, and just be out. Leave the rest behind. I promise you're gonna be better off. Yo, that's wild. It's crazy because there are a lot of people out there that are like that are legitimately psycho about leaving relationships. And I can't understand it from the perspective of somebody that has never been that way. I can understand it because I see it happen and I see people just do wild things. I mean, I've even known people that just seem like they're going to do wild things because their relationship is ending. And I guess I just don't get it. Like, I can understand, like, listen, I've definitely had myself like send some text messages. Like, I don't even mean crazy ones. I just mean like, yo, can we please talk? Like, and maybe I hold on a little bit too long to that in hopes that they're going to respond. Because in all reality, once someone's mentally moved on, they've moved on. There is no coming back from that. They might be convinced to give it another shot, but I promise you, their heart is never going to be in it the way that it was. And inevitably, it's going to end at some point. Unless they're just robots. That's it's very unlikely that's going to happen. Now, maybe after some time has passed and they rethink the situation and you guys revisit it and then try again, that can definitely work. But in the immediate moment, like you kind of just got to let it go. And for the most part, it's going to be gone. But every once in a while, you might be able to continue it regardless. I've sent those texts, a week later, yo, please, week and a half, to the point where like, maybe I've sent 5, 6 texts and they're like, yo, listen, I don't want to do this. Can you just let me go? Leave me alone. And then I stop. Now, that's not happened very often. It's happened maybe 2 times throughout my entire life. And then I've had some times where someone's done that to me, where they message me, and I kind of feel bad. And, I had someone message me for like at least 6 months, almost every day. And it wasn't on no crazy shit, but it was just like letting me know how their day is going, asking me how mine's going, even though I wasn't responding. They would still send some messages, and that seems a little bit wild, but their heart was in the right place. They're not necessarily a crazy person. Like, there was no risk of the crazy shit. So, I mean, you could look at that as being a little crazy, but at least it wasn't in like I got to watch out for my well-being crazy, which is unfortunate because I've seen a lot of people in positions like that. Thankfully, I've never been in that position.
I met your mom, your dad, I met your older brother. Even your bestie says we perfect for each other. They say
assume at the end this is all kind of in his head. He saw this girl, he liked her, and he just created this relationship in his head, which is another thing people do that's kind of scary. But imagine if somebody actually met someone through being in a psych ward, right? Like one of the nurses or something like that, or somebody that just comes through and does some cleaning, and they ended up dead. At that point, I'm like, yo, the person that's doing the cleaning or the nurse or whatever that gets into the relationship with that person, like they broken in some way as well. They might not be in there, but they got some shit going on themselves. Hold up real quick. Let me go back really quick to him when he was pulling away from the table. Okay, for a second I thought there was another guy that replaced him at the table and he was kind of pulling back because it's letting you know that it was all in his head, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the case regardless.
If you ever leave me, girl, I'll get a face tattoo, steal a truck, end up on the 6 o'clock news. If you say goodbye, hell, I dye my hair, crash your birthday party in my underwear. I hope you never live to see the day, but if you ever walk away, well, everybody you know, everybody I know's gonna know you fell in love with a psycho.
It was a dope song. Like the song itself was really well put together. Mental health matters. A portion of the proceeds from the Psycho music video will be donated to charitable organizations whose purpose is to help educate, inform, and support mental health. I respect that. I was actually just gonna say, all jokes aside, like my heart goes out to people that are actually in situations where they end up in a psych ward and stuff like that. For those of you guys that have watched my channel for a while, you already know that I actually have a friend who I help take care of that has been to the hospital a few different times. They deal with schizophrenia, bipolar, like a whole list of things, some personality issues, ADHD. Like they got a lot of shit that's going on, and it's not always easy to help them. And sometimes it's a long day, but I try my best to be there for them because I feel like a lot of people in those situations, especially ones that deal with so much, like such a wide ranging amount of different mental situations, like it's hard for them to have friends. It's hard for them to have people around them. And so I try to be a constant in their life and try to help them and let them know, you know, there is somebody that's out there that cares. So I totally understand that. And sometimes I see videos like this and I'm not even really too into them because I'm like, yo, this shit ain't no joke. And I don't think that he made a joke out of it. And the fact that he's donating the proceeds at the end makes me respect him that much more. But my heart does go out to people that are like that. If you know anyone like that, I understand that not everybody has the time to spend every day with someone or every other day, or, you know, everyone has their own life, their own problems, their family, things like that. But if you know somebody that's going through some shit like that, it doesn't hurt to reach out every so often, maybe once in a while, let them come over for dinner, or, you know, let them go out somewhere with you sometime, even though they might act a little bit different. Don't be embarrassed by it. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Just know that you're doing the right thing and you're giving them that friendship that honestly is going to elude a lot of them. A lot of them just don't have people that care enough, and them having, you know, some organization that checks in on them every so often, like those people don't really care. So to have somebody that actually gives a shit goes such a long way. So again, if you know anybody, if it's your family, friend, whatever it is, just dedicate a little bit of time once in a while, because I promise you it goes so much further than you actually might realize. So appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.